What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a new episode on how to create a Discord bot. Today's episode 7 and we will be looking at a welcome message and an automatic role assign. But before we get into that, guys, I'd like you to first like and subscribe to support the content and keep new videos like this coming out. Anyway, basically what I mean is when someone joins the server, it shows like a little message here. Looks a bit crap. We want to do our own. And also when someone joins the server, they don't have a role. It comes like this. So we're going to add our new role here. Just like that. So first things first, we're actually going to make a welcome channel. So we're just going to call it welcome. And we're going to drag it up here. So this is where all the messages are going to go. So if you haven't already, you want to come to the top, server settings, roles. And then you want to click this button and add a role. This can be whatever you want. So we're just going to... We've already made one, so it don't really matter. Yeah. So let's hop into the code. Okay, so we're back on our file here, on our folder, and basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna do similar to the last episode with the command handler, but this time we're gonna do it as a welcome message. So what we want to do is we want to come up here, new file, and then we're gonna call this welcome.js. You can call it whatever you want, but it just makes the most sense. So it should be outside of the commands folder, not inside. Okay, so then we're going to come back to index and then we're going to tell it that we want it to actually find this folder. So we're going to do const, which creates a variable. We're going to call it welcome, and then we're going to tell it to require open bracket speech marks / welcome, just like that, and then we'll end that off with a semicolon. And then to actually get that to work, we're going to come down here after this, so client.one's ready, and then we're going to do welcome brackets client, just like that. Okay, now this should be everything for that, so we're just going to save it. So before we get into welcome, you can also add in a rules channel. Now this will be useful if you want them to, see the rules when they join. So we're going to do that. We're going to create a rules channel and just put it here. Okay, so up here we're going to type in module .exports, just like every other time, equals open bracket, and then we're going to type in client here, like we did before, welcome client. So client here, and then we're going to do an equals and then a forward arrow, just like that, and then open brackets. So now this is where we're going to type in our code. Now first we want to define a few things. So we're going to do const, and then this one's going to be the welcome channel, and then you want to do space equals speech marks, quotation marks, and then with a semicolon. Then what we want to do is we want to come back down to Discord, find the welcome, and already what we want to do is we come down here to use the settings. Now this is going to turn on basically developer mode. So we're going to come down to appearance. We're going to scroll down until we find developer mode. We're going to scroll down until we find developer mode. Turn that on, and then what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to copy the IDs for the channels. So we're going to copy the one for welcome, and then we're going to come up to our code, just like this, and then we're going to pop that code in there. Yeah, okay. So then the next variable that we're going to do is the help channel. So we're going to, the rules channel, sorry. So we're going to do rule channel equals, then we're going to do the exact same. We're going to copy the ID. We're going to come up here and we're going to paste it in. Now the final thing we want to add is the actual role. So we're going to do const, and then this is going to be role. Equals, and then this time we want to do open bracket quotation marks, and that with a semicolon. And then you want to come up to server settings, just like this, roles. You want to find the role, and then you want to click copy ID, right click copy ID. Okay, then we want to come back to the code, paste that in right there. Okay, so now we've got our variables all in. What we want to do is we want to come down to, we're going to split these up just to make it look a little nicer. Then we're gonna come down, and then this time we're gonna do client dot on open bracket quotation mark guild member add. So when the guild has a new member, it's gonna go comma space brackets member, and then equals right arrow, and then you're gonna do open brackets, hit enter. Now you don't have to do this, but what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna console log it, just so we can see if we're not like actually on Discord, and we can also see if it works as well. Yeah, let's test it out right now. Okay, so on index you want to add a little dot right in front of that, and then this should work. And we're gonna come back here. Yeah, so we're gonna invite myself to my server. By the way, if you haven't joined my Discord server, the link is in the description. I recommend you should join it. It's very friendly, it's fun, you can get help. Anyway, let's send myself an invite. Here we go, join. And now if we go back to our code, we should see that we get this log. It's got a bunch of stuff in it, but it says EU West, the name of the server, then we got the join time, and we've also got whether my name, whether it's a bot or not. Okay, so that is working. Okay, so what we want to do now is we want to give the new member a role. So we're going to do member, because we've already defined it up there as the person that's joined. So yeah, member.roles.add, and then in the brackets we're going to type role, or whatever you call that variable, and then that's just going to add in the role. So then what we're going to do now is we're going to tell the member that's just joined where to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down another one, and then we're going to do const message. I'm going to do equals, and then we're going to do the back ticks, and then we're going to do welcome. Welcome, left arrow, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do at $, member ID. That is member.id, and then we're gonna write, and then end like the arrows, and then we're gonna do to my server. You can write whatever you want in here, it doesn't really matter. And then what we're gonna do after this is we're gonna type start reading rules. You're obviously gonna put something more professional in here. But yeah, we're gonna put start reading rules, and then we're gonna put in we're gonna do squiggly brackets, and then we're gonna do member dot guilds dot channels dot cache, and then we're gonna come at the end of this cache, and then we're gonna hit enter, and then we're gonna do, and then we're gonna go behind it on the next row, and then we're gonna do dot get open bracket, and then we want to write in the rule channel. So we're gonna do rule channel. So it's gonna get the rule channel, and then we're gonna come after this bracket dot to string open bracket, just like that, and then we're gonna end that with a semicolon. Okay, so once we've done all that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come down 2 lines, and then we're going to create another variable, but this time we're going to do const channel equals member dot guild dot channels dot cache dot get, and then this one is welcome channel. Okay. So then, once we got these, what's going to happen is we're going to send the message. There we go. So we get that, then we're going to send it here. That should be guild. My guilds. Yeah, and this should work. So we're gonna head back on Discord and we're gonna kick. Well, we're actually just gonna leave that server and then join back. Okay, so you don't want to put guilds here again. I think that just auto corrected. This also should be cache. Making a lot of spelling errors, so just make sure you're not doing the same as me. I'm kind of an idiot. So we're gonna come back up here, kick myself, rejoin for the bloody 4th time, join back, and here we go. Now it says welcome the name to my server, start reading rules, and then it asks rules, and also we do not have the role. There's a problem. Missing access. Okay, so basically what happened there is the code was fine, but what we have to do is we have to go in settings, roles, and we have to make sure the role that the bot has is above the role it's trying to give. So we're going to make this the bot role. Then I'm going to make this the new player role. And then we're going to put another one for me, the owner. Okay, so you want to make sure the bot is above whatever role it's trying to add. Okay, so we're going to just give our bot all the permissions. Just like that. So we're going to save. Yeah. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to actually make sure that the bot and you are both above the role you want to add, and you both have all the permissions. As soon as that happens, it will allow the new player to get the new player role. So we're going to try that one more time. So we're just going to kick me and join back, and there you go. You see, it just added it straight away. Okay, well that's everything for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this helped. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in episode 8. Anyways, as always, beep boop bop.